quarter time, Mindoro versus Quezon City. Score time 50, tsaka 42 yung Quezon City, madam. Lamang lang 8 ding Mindoro ka, madam. Ayan, lalaban na ding Quezon City, madam. Tapos Kenny, madam, masanting, ayan. Diba, ding Mindoro, lalaban lang. Tapos yan ni Ryan Reyes, madam, taga Pampanga mo. O ka, madam, ayan na, bentane na kakalingon subscribe, madam, at saka mag-comment na.
Yung backcourt players nila can't seem to stay in front of their assignments dito sa kabila. And that really forces a lot of problems, particularly pag nakapasok na sa loob itong mga gwardiya nila ng Mindoro. I would like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL.
Pretty much. And alam mo yung, if you look at the size disparity then, this is pretty much small ball para dito sa Quezon City. The size difference you see pretty much with MARION MAGAT and GAMALINDA as well as ASHON Andrews in there. And with really good shooters included, you know, you're really just forced to close out. And to your point, importante to stay in front against these scorers para dito sa Mindoro.
Ryan Reyes staying with it, grabbing the defensive rebound off the miss galing ni Ray De La Rosa.
I thought he got all ball, si RJ. Sure looked like all ball. And so RJ immediately goes to coaching staff and requests for a challenge.
We'll see what happens with this challenge galing kay
well-defended play from the baseline out of bounds by the Tamaraws, and immediately they go on a leak out to the front floor. It's pretty much been one of the point of attack para dito sa Mindoro. They lead that department. They have 8 right now.
COMBOY up to 13 points in the ball game. Ray De La Rosa knocks down the 3.
Three-pointer right there for Ray. Been quite a while since we've seen a 3-point make for Quezon City. They are down 9 right now, and they still got time. Got to defend and make really good threes. Skip.
3 on 2. Puray down the middle, left-handed scoop off the glass.
I like that decision by IBAñEZ, not opting for that step-back 3, instead then finding, driving a teammate in Puray. Puray once again.
5 straight points para kay Jason Puray, and just like that, Quezon City back in it.
And when you become very intentional defensively and you decide quickly on the offensive side of the floor, this is what's going to happen. You compacted that zone with that defense. Good perimeter make, or 3 make rather, para dito kay Puray.
Well, Puray, meron na siyang 5 puntos dito in the second half. And we will be right back after this Mindoro timeout. Using that full court press to good effect.
Look at how spaced that floor is.
Whistle going against Ray De La Rosa.
Now pretty much keeping that right side of the floor on an empty ball screen. And as Ramirez was trying to drive downhill, he got fouled. And ito yung magiging challenge para dito sa Quezon City talaga. You know, staying in front of the guy that you're defending.
8-0 run for Quezon City. Reyes secures the rebound off the Gamalinda miss.
Yeah, gotta push it.
Reyes gets it back. Ryan Reyes for 2.
There you go.
And now it's a 10-0 run.
And this all starts from the defensive end.
And they put in an extra ball handler in Jeko Bancale.
And guys just flying all over the place para dito sa Quezon City.
Di pumasok ang tira ni COMBOY. Back the other way. A chance to tie with a 2 for Quezon City, or the lead with a 3. De La Rosa for the lead. That's short. COMBOY grabs the long rebound. Quickly to Bancale. And Jeko says, let's wait for everyone else.
Question dito sa Quezon City, how much can you sustain this much energy that you're consuming defensively? The other guys coming off the bench got to continue with this.
Oh, Reyes with a help defense just erases that layup.
Well, that was just well timed by Ryan right there. He understood that ball was coming into the perimeter. He's the rim protection guy. Swatted that ball away. Ganda nung habol na yun.
Sedorifa, naghahanap ng mapapasaan. Binigay kay BAMBAM GAMALINDA. Jeko will launch the three. That won't go. Tumama sa ring. So it's a fresh 14 here for Mindoro. GAMALINDA back to Sedorifa. Mintis ang tres. Magat inside. Well defended, and that's a foul on MARION MAGAT.
And all these guys on the floor for Quezon City are now very active on the floor.
This is the fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme X Play on the go speaker. Take your music anywhere. Ryan Reyes running the length of the floor and finishing.
Saka maganda yung pinakommit muna yung depensa bago binigay yung bola na yun kay Ryan.
IBAñEZ gets it to Puray. Puray down the middle. That's a tough move. Jason Puray with 14 points and 9 here in the third period.
This is just all effort from the Taipan Galleries. That was not an easy layup attempt at all para kay Puray. Galleries Taipan.
Jason Puray with this drive right here. Stretch. Layup. Ang hirap. Tinapos mo pa dito sa kabilang side. Jason Puray.
Normally, kaliwa na yung panapos doon no? Pero inano pa rin niya sa kanan.
Perfect. 5 of 5 from the field for Jason Puray. Bangkale. Switching hands. BERNABE with a big rebound.
This time, shoes on the other foot. Nahirapang mag-execute at makakonvert itong Mindoro.
Jason Puray has the hot hand here in the third. 57-54. This is a 15-0 run for Quezon City. GAMALINDA up top. Magat breaks the silence para dito sa Mindoro.
Finally, they get to beat that defense. Everybody was staying in front. You talked about this at the top of the break. And Quezon City really responding with a lot of defense, just keeping in front of their guy that they're defending.
Kunanan off the mark. Rebound Sedorifa. Now they let Mindoro off the hook there. GAMALINDA with the answer. Three-pointer galing kay BAMBAM GAMALINDA is up to 15 points. And Mindoro back in front, 59-57.
And a couple of plays involving BAM GAMALINDA. That pass in the middle to MARION MAGAT and that finish of a three right that side of the floor.
Santos to Kunanan. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kunanan, the kick out. Puray puts the ball on the deck. Layup. Fouled by GAMALINDA. 2 free throws coming up for Jason Puray.
Mapupuwersa kang mag-close out kay Puray. Kasi 3 out of 3 na siya sa 3 points.
Assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
That time, BERNABE got preoccupied with that middle lane drive by GAMALINDA. Had to peel off, but left MARION MAGAT with that really good alley-oop.
Meanwhile, let's get an update from Mika Abisamis.
I asked Coach Jeff Perlas how or where he sees his team in the next few weeks or months. He said at 11, I'm not looking too far. I'm just hoping for 8, 9, 10. What I'm really focused on right now is figuring out who my go-to guy would be sa dulo. No? Sabi ko, Coach, sino potential? He said ROJAS, BERNABE, Kunanan, Diaz, and IBAñEZ. But very happy about the performances of Reyes and especially Puray today. Coach Jeff said, this is what I like. Players who surprise me, who are just ready. And he said, I like this, Mika. We are keeping it simple and close. So that, Coach Mike.
Maraming salamat, Mika, on that report on Coach Jeff. Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes is in the building. Kasama si Emma Oreta, Head of Operations, and Head of Security, Rudy Distrito. And Quezon City has surprised Mindoro here in the third. 10 points now.
This game now has turned into a full length of the floor basketball, which I feel really more advantage para dito sa Quezon City because they've got guys flying around entire 94 feet of the floor. COMBOY for 3.
That won't work para kay Ino COMBOY. BERNABE with a rebound, 61-59. NIÑO IBAñEZ gets it Down low, Bernabe, short stab. That won't go. Rebound ni MARION MAGAT.
Well, IBAñEZ didn't see Conanan right there at the top of the three. Could have been the least guarded guy. And so far, the officials are letting them play here inside the paint.
And Jeco Bancale sits down. Binalik na si AXEL IÑIGO, who's hardly been a factor after picking up his second foul in the first period. Franz Diaz returns for Conanan. EDCEL ROJAS is also checking in. Medyo matagal-tagal na rin itong hindi nakabalik.
Oh,
Kasi nga dahil din sa foul trouble.
that's right. And they need his leadership on the floor, you know, setting up that table, making everybody very comfortable to get to their spots. Another missed three.
And Mindoro now, 7 of 18 from beyond the arc. IBAñEZ! Masyadong nagmadali sa layup na yon. The pass is intercepted by Santos. Santos blocked by Magat. Palpal ang inabot kay MARION MAGAT.
Grabe, naka-ere na, inabot pa talaga. Iba yung length eh.
And they whistle a foul on Santos.
And guys, right now on the floor, really just understanding, you know, philosophies of play right here. You see that drive, had to hang it, but MARION MAGAT says, no, not this time. Ganda ng pagkakatime ng block na yan.
Well, actually, kahit pababa na si Magat, umere din ng konti. Kasi pababa na si Santos.
Right.
Nandun pa rin siya eh.
Wala na elevation eh, no?
COMBOY, corner 3. That's a tough look para kay Ino COMBOY. Franz Diaz comes away with it. Rojas for 2. Quezon City with a 4-point lead. There's a steal. Diaz, that's a 3. No. And Bernabe unable to score inside.
You see the activity on the offensive board by itong Quezon City. They're not just defending full length, they're running the floor.
This is the fast break of the game, brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme Magpalamig, free installation for split-type air conditioners.
You know, starts off with good defense and a really good finish out in the open floor.
Yun. Upo agad si Rojas after he was whistled. I think he picked up another foul.
Yeah, that's what, number 4 on him?
Yes.
That's a 4. That's real quick. Got on the bench because of 2 earlier in the first half. MARION MAGAT. What an addition para dito sa Mindoro Tamaraos.
That won't go para kay MARION.
Yung malaking contribution niya talaga nasa defensive side. He's second when it comes to blocks. Almost 1 per game. And that length and that foot speed allows him to do that.
63 to 59. No, 63 to 60 rather. After that split at the line, Santos gets it in plus the foul.
Right now, Quezon City doing all the right things when it comes to spreading the floor and staying in control once you get that paint touch. You see here, that drive inside by Jerome, you know, that lane got shut, kept his feet on the floor, stayed with it, went for that finish. And yun talaga ang halaga eh, pagka meron kang 2 feet gaming sa loob ng paint, because it allows you that extra second, couple even, to make a decision whether you try and kick it out or try to go for the finish still.
Andrews, field goal this quarter, 9 of 18 Quezon City, 3 of 12 Mindoro. Casino, matras muna, binigay kay Jerome Santos. 7-point lead for Quezon City. It's a 19-point turnaround here.
Not a good pass right there by Quezon City. That ball got tipped. I felt that middle lane dive would have been the option better. There you go.
No. Will this be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul?
That should be unspo. It's a kind of like a clear path. They had a good
Upon
lane.
review, it is a sportsman-like
Yes.
foul.
Yeah.
Number 8, Brands Diaz, for unnecessary contact to stop the progress of the team in transition.
I like that they put in Jonas Tibayan here for Mindoro. Gives them inside presence, a lot of heft. And you have what, together with Bienes, that's a tough inside combo para dito sa Mindoro.
May outside shooting din yan.
Oo. Tsaka very mobile.
First free throw goes down para kay AXEL. That's his first point of the game. 2 for 2.
A little bit of slower production for AXEL in this game compared to his previous 2 games where he had double-double consecutive. Only alone because of the 2 fouls that he committed earlier in the game.
Ramirez gets it to Bienes. RJ. To the corner. IÑIGO, a 3. That won't go. Casino comes away with a loose ball. Santa Ana fouled. And the basket as well. They will review it. This could be upgraded into an unsportsmanlike foul.
Clearly getting hit on the head on that drive by Jordan Santa Ana. See that again. JK was pushing that rock. And Jordan just caught it and went for that
Yeah.
shot. Yeah.
Mukhang unsportsmanlike foul pa to.
Oo.
Tinamaan sa mukha.
Yeah. Clearly didn't look like a play for the ball.
What a quarter para dito sa Quezon City. They were down 54-42 earlier.
But somehow the defense is the one that really changed para dito sa Quezon City. The perimeter defense.
Parang hindi na nila hinayaan na magpaiwan sa mga guardian ng Mindoro every time they attack.
That's right. They took away the threes actually, and if my observation is correct,
Jordan Santana. Upon review, it was a sportsman-like foul.
Definitely
Number
unsportsmanlike,
12, Ray Bienes for excessive hard contact. Second foul on Ray Bienes.
and you gotta watch it because one of the key important pieces para dito sa tama rounds, you don't want to get a second one.
So 26-8 ang turnaround here over the course of the last 6 minutes. Quezon City has scored 26 points. Mindoro only 8. Kaya ganito ang score natin ngayon. And it could be more here. IBAñEZ at the line for 2 for the bonus free throw and then ball possession Quezon City.
Well, they've been shooting the free throws pretty good. Para dito sa Quezon City, they're 8 out of 10.
27-12 scoring here in the third. Quezon City has had some really good wins this season. Isa doon yung panalo nila against Bataan in Nueva Ecija.
That's right. And that one's very impressive. Good drive.
Good strong drive there galing kay NIÑO IBAñEZ. The shot clock was winding down as well.
Number 27, Jonas Tibayan is second.
And they've been clearly attacking that downhill action para dito sa Quezon City, exploiting any gaps that they see and try to attack it. IBAñEZ so far, he's 4 out of 11 from the field and he's 2 out of 3 from the line.
Split para kay NIñO IBAñEZ, 70-62. Now it's Quezon City's turn to have an 8-point lead. Another turnover. JK.
You gotta take that.
To NIÑO. Ramirez with a takeaway. Bienes. Santos is there. Ray Bienes can't put it in. Mintis din ang follow-up ni Sidorifa.
Wow.
And Quezon City clears it.
What a commitment on defense. 3 guys coming down to defend. JK.
Nearly got that one in. And a foul on Tibayan.
A couple of things that Quezon City has actually done. They've taken away transition basketball para dito sa Mindoro Tamaraws. At the same time, taking away the threes on their half-court sets. Almost everyone out there on the perimeter. And if my observation is right, it might be what's called a tandem zone, where you've got your wings actually extended to the three-point area, so they don't have enough space to immediately catch and shoot a three.
A special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. 2 for 2 for Dave Bernabe. Lead has been extended to 10. The biggest lead of the game for Quezon City.
And everybody's staying attached to the guy on the ball.
And probably the best quarter played by Quezon City the whole season.
I agree. He's been very impressive in this third.
IñIGO blocked by Santos. But the save is with Ramirez. Inside, Tibayan is fouled by Bernabe. That's number 4 on Dave Bernabe.
There you go. That's exactly what you gotta do. Drive middle of the lane, invite that rim protection defense, and give it up to a guy that's left, normally a big man down there on the low block. Jonas Tibayan pretty much is a guy that's very capable of doing that.
Mindoro up by 12 earlier, now down by 9. Ang bilis lang ng habol ng Quezon City, and then extending the lead further. Ryan Reyes returning para kay Dave Bernabe. What a pickup so far para dito sa Quezon City. Ito si Ryan Reyes.
Oo.
Nakuha nila yan from the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys.
Nasanay sa ganun tipo ng depensa, no? Full length of the floor, high energy. You know, not making your defended guy very comfortable.
Kay Coach Jeff Perlas kasi paborito niya ito. Isa sa mga paborito niya itong players. Ito si Ryan Reyes because of his attitude as well.
Agree.
He handled this player when he was with CEU. They won a championship together. And sabi niya sa akin, probably a couple of weeks back when they picked up Ryan, sabi niya, that player, whether he's playing 20 minutes or he's not playing at all, you get the same demeanor, you get the same body language from him. And, you know, you need guys like that in your team.
That's right. Speaks a lot on the high character player that Ryan Reyes has been. And you kind of like that. Actually, rin nakita mo sa Ilagan, no? The same thing, you know. He's just really good body language, good effort. Another steal.
And Ibañez lays it in. I think they're just getting beaten to the ball here. Itong Mindoro. Santos! 2 free throws. It's just an issue with the effort and intensity right now of Mindoro, Coach Mike.
I like that they move their feet defensively. Look at that. And understanding that was a pass ahead, pero, you know, just a good steal.
But again, if you're Mindoro, hindi lalapit sa iyo bola.
That's right. You have to meet the ball. You gotta go meet it.
Puray is back in the game, the player that who really triggered this run here.
At saka laking bagay rin kanina nung nawala si AXEL IÑIGO, no?
Nawala sila ng stabilizer.
That's right. And pretty much that half, we talk about the full length of the floor defense by QC, pero iba rin yung half-court defense nila.
2 for 2 for Santos. Now, Quezon City has outscored Mindoro 36-14. No, 34-14 here in the third. And they are not done yet. 2.2 seconds remaining. They will get the ball back.
Oh, a lot of miscommunication on the side of the Tamaraws.
Ibañez will fire. Almost! Kung pumasok yun, uwian na.
Oh, what a quarter para dito sa Quezon City.
And And Jason Puray has 12 of the 34 of the Quezon City Galleries Taipan here in the third. 6 of 6. A perfect game so far para kay Jason Puray. Highlights of the game brought to you by Sip Plus, official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration. A 12-point lead quickly erased, and then Quezon City turning it up once again. Jason Puray with an outstanding third quarter, leading Quezon City to a 12-point lead.
Yeah, 14 turnovers forced and you get 15 points off of it. Really just all matter of defense para dito sa Quezon City.
We'll be right back for the fourth quarter. Let's say hi to our fan of the game, brought to you by LGR, our official outfitter dito sa MPBL. The first of 3 games dito sa Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. Quezon City, we talk about pulling out a surprise in the third quarter. Gusto ni Coach Jeff Perlas. Yun nga, binigla nila itong Mindoro with that full court press. And Mindoro just not up to the task in breaking that press, Coach Mike.
Yeah, feeling ko narinig rin nila yung message po at the top of the half, na hindi naiiwan sila palagi defensively, pero ang ganda ng recovery sa depensa nitong
Hindi
Quezon
na nga
City.
nila ginagawa na, hindi na nila pinapaabot dito eh.
Oo.
Inaagaw na nila doon pa lang sa
kabila
kabila pa lang.
At saka actually kahit na makarating dito sa front court, ibang klase rin yung yung mga gaps talagang clearly covered, and the 3-point spots have really pretty much been well defended.
It's been a while since Mindoro looked this uncomfortable dito sa MPBL, Coach.
Agree. And so far they've been very efficient in those recent wins that they've had. But right now, this is the fourth quarter. Good chance for you to try and recover against this effort by Quezon City. Oh man.
Sumabit si Cido Rifa on that layup by Ryan Reyes.
Pero kita mo si Ryan, ganda talaga ng binibigay na effort.
There should have been a turnover already. Pero hindi nagkaintindihan doon si IBAñEZ sa si Reyes, and it leads to a basket para kay Cido Rifa. Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
And that time, medyo na-late naman yung pag-rotate ng defense on that 50-50 ball. Good decision though by Tibayan to leave it off for that basket by his teammates. But so far, to run the other way, Ryan Reyes has responded well. He's done all the other stuff para dito sa QC.
Coach Jeff Perla certainly familiar with Ryan Reyes' game. Kaya maximize siya dito in this ball game.
And pretty much nakikita ng basa rin ng QC na every time that they try to cross that ball in the half court from the back, they will try to skip it. And so that skip pass has always been nababantayan. And you saw that earlier, another skip pass going our side of the floor.
Referee Mike Inay calling the foul on Ryan Reyes there as Tibayan was posting up. He's trying to seal him. Cido Rifa na libre sa tres. No good. Tapik. Nakuha ni Ryan Reyes. Quickly to Casino. IBAñEZ gets a running start. Reyes on the alley-oop. Masyadong malakas ang pasa. Hinahawakan ng maayos ni Ryan Reyes. Turnover.
Taas lang ng pasa. Trying to break down the defender.
Cido Rifa. COMBOY gets it back. Nandun si Kunanan. Bangkale has it against Puray. Now Tibayan. Handoff. Cido Rifa for 3.
Boy, they're gonna need those catch and shoot situations, especially off a dribble handoff. If that defender goes under that dribble handoff, you gotta rise up and take it. That's exactly what happened on that shot by Cido Rifa.
77-69. Kunanan. Nowhere to go. Finds Reyes. Gets the 2 points. Emergency pass. And guess who's there?
Just staying active.
Puray with a steal. Ibañez again. Nabitaw ng bola, natapik. And it will stay with Quezon City.
Well, Mindoro pretty much getting outnumbered on the length of the floor action.
This is the three-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
And that time around, good handoff. That defense of Ibañez got delayed, and Sidorifa did the right thing to catch it and shoot it.
12 points na para kay Joseph Sidorifa. Balik si Magat sa laro.
And those steals, 11 versus 7. QZ doing really good getting in the passing lanes.
Ryan Reyes. A handoff to Puray. A three. Got it! Jason Puray. A career night. 22 points.
He has not missed.
Yes.
He's 7 of 7 from the field, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line.
He's been sensational in this ball game. Jason Puray, it's a 13-point lead. And look at Ibañez with a stop on COMBOY.
That is pretty much how you stop a catch and shoot three-point shooter. Make him put that ball on the floor and create off the dribble. Pero ito, ibang klase ito. Well, Sidorifa went under. Shouldn't do that, understanding that Puray hasn't missed.
And the thing here, yung pinag-uusapan natin lagi, Coach Mike, with Mindoro over this stretch of their games, as kita natin 22 points na si Puray, 7 of 7 from the field, is that they've sort of unlocked a certain comfort level with the way they've been playing. And Quezon City has really disrupted that comfort level right now.
Oh. And all because of, effort defensively. That's what they've done. And all these turnovers have forced, points in favor of QC. Again, stagger screen right here. Oh no.
Reyes is fouled.
You can immediately see that action right there, right on the middle of a stagger. It pretty much looked like Ryan was going to dive and Puray was going to stay up top.
And Coach Jeff Perlas will bring in Dave Bernabe.
Tsaka ang ganda ng rotation ng players.
No, ano talaga si Ryan Reyes. Bibigyan ka ng energy. Pag pagod na, balik mo si Dave Bernabe. Free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, a subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. John Gabriel and Jeff Avillonar are not suited up for this ball game.
This pretty much looks like a collegiate team.
Yeah.
With the way that they're playing. Length of the floor, getting in the passing lanes, very active on their feet, quick to challenge shots. Oh, man.
2 for 2 si Ryan Reyes doon. And right now, he's got 7 points. Now, 9 points and 5 rebounds. What a night para kay Ryan Reyes.
That's right. He's been pretty good.
Gamalinda. Back out to Sidorifa. Yes.
That pretty much is what's going to happen. Every time you bring that ball down on the low block, Quezon City is going to bring in a secondary defender wanting to take away that post action, but you got to give it back to a shooter, which happens to be in that instance Sidorifa.
Ibañez recovers. Cunanan has it. 10 seconds to work with. Vincent Greg Cunanan trying to thread the needle there. Bigay kay Bernabe. Rises and banks it in.
Oh my. Everything that they throw up really goes in.
It's 4 points now para kay Dave Bernabe to go with 7 rebounds. And Cunanan already with 9 assists in this ball game.
This is a very uncomfortable Mindoro team right now. You gotta give credits to the defense of Quezon City.
COMBOY fires. No good. Agawan sa rebound. BAMBAM GAMALINDA. Nakataas na ang kamay ni Puray, but there's a whistle going against Jason Puray.
And somehow you miss yung mga extra passes ng Mindoro. You skip it, you catch it, you find another guy that's got a better look.
Well, the ball pressure up top.
Nakadiin
na rin
din nakadiin din.
Nakadiin na. So, you really can't, unless they beat someone off the dribble, Really, nothing is happening.
That's right.
There's a coach's challenge here from Coach Jeff Perlas, and we will be right back.
The Quezon City's challenge was unsuccessful. Foul committed by
So
Jason
it's an
Bryce.
unsuccessful challenge for Coach Jeff Perlas.
City is on the shot.
The problem there with Puray, kahit nakataas ang kamay niya,
Medyo binaba eh.
nakababa.
Oo.
Sorry, medyo na-confuse kayo doon. Hindi lang straight.
Hindi vertical.
Hindi vertical.
Oo.
So, may pagka-diagonal eh. So,
Oo. Inoccupy niya yung cylinder ni Bam.
Gamalinda sinks the first free throw. 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this ball game. BAMBAM Gamalinda had 8 points in the first quarter. Has 16 now. Unable to hit on the second free throw. 13-point lead, Quezon City Galleries Taipan. 5.5 minutes to go.
Mindoro's got to make adjustments real quick here. You don't want this, to further balloon. Get quick stops, get quick action.
BERNABE is able to recover, gives it up to Jerome Santos, fakes the pass, mintis ang tres, dalawang nakaitim ang nagagawan sa rebound doon. Ball back with Mindoro, Sidorifa,
Defense.
Magat inside, no good, rebound Kunanan.
Not much you can say about the defense of Quezon City. They've denied that driving lane and they've compacted that paint. It's been tough.
IBAñEZ, 8 seconds to work with, there's a double team. BERNABE fires and misses.
Good shot though. Trying to float it up off the elbow side.
RJ Ramirez back out to Sidorifa now with COMBOY. Binabatay ni IBAñEZ. Magat providing the pick. There's a switch. BERNABE trying to challenge COMBOY. But COMBOY says no problem. He knocks down the three. And it's now just a 10-point advantage para dito sa Quezon City. COMBOY with 16 points and 5 rebounds in the game.
That happened because of that switch. And once that switch happened, that three was pretty much available for Ino.
Kunanan trying to play the two-man game with Puray. Jason, three. That's his first miss of the game. COMBOY on the move. Ino drives, getting some separation. That won't go. Gamalinda gets the kind roll. (86-78). Mindoro naghahabol dito. It's a 5-0 run. The basket from COMBOY right here, and then the jumper from Gamalinda from in close.
Yeah, that switch pretty much triggered that three make para dito kay COMBOY. And then that drive inside and good recovery para dito kay Bam Gamalinda, just staying active inside the paint.
We have a timeout from Quezon City. They're up by 8, 3:47 remaining in the game. NIÑO IBAñEZ had 19 points in that loss to Batangas. including 14 in the second half. Right now, he has 14 points. Got off to a really good start with 8 in the first quarter. Pero tulong-tulong sila dito nila Ryan Reyes, Vincent Cunanan, Jason Curay.
At saka overall effort rin talaga para dito sa Quezon City. And better three-point shooting in this game for IBAñEZ compared to that loss against Batangas.
Cunanan. Rojas backing down on Gamalinda. Rojas gets it to IBAñEZ. Cunanan for 3. That won't go. Reyes with the offensive rebound. Ryan Reyes puts it in plus the foul.
Oh, wow. Ryan Reyes.
He has found a home here in Quezon City. Back in the arms of his former coach. Ryan Reyes is one rejuvenated player.
Playing with a lot of comfort and a lot of confidence. And you like his demeanor, really. Talagang steady lang, stay in control. Just always minding about the next play. This guy's something else.
He completes the three-point play, and it's back to 11. The Quezon City lead.
Mindoro's got to execute really good here. They've got enough three-point shooters to try to trim this down real quick, but you got to advance that ball also. That's a foul from the back.
Napasa penalty in Quezon City, only the third team foul for Quezon City. NIÑO IBAñEZ. This is the Gixxer great move of the game, born for greatness. This was earlier. Santa Ana.
Two-man action yun. Ganda ng pagkakadrive ni Jordan. Step back, Ino.
It's a tough shot galing kay Ino Comboy. Rebound ni Cunanan. 89-78.
They have not allowed Ino Comboy a catch-and-shoot situation. Every time he has to put the ball on the floor. Matter of fact, yung last lang is yung nag-switch kanina. He said the reefer now on the run.
They turn the ball over, Quezon City. They get the ball back, Quezon City. Santos to IBAñEZ. Takbo. And Cunanan wisely pulls back. And he will set the table para dito sa Quezon City Galleries, Taipan.
Empty ball screen.
Cunanan, ball poked loose. And Rojas gets it back.
Ibang klase ang sipag talaga sa depensa ng Quezon City.
2:20 remaining. Rojas able to recover. Cunanan to Santos. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mintis ang tres ni Santos. Comboy on the move. Ino. He'll drive left and finish.
That's the only drive that Quezon City has allowed. Going to that left side of the floor. Coaches call that a force-weak defense. We do not allow that right side of the floor attack for a right-handed player. And so pretty much naka-funnel papunta dito sa left side ng floor yung mga defense.
Cunanan is fouled by RJ Ramirez. Hindi na nakabalik si AXEL IÑIGO dito.
Oo, totoo. Laking factor ng early fouls ni AXEL. There you go, that's a foul.
Yeah, foul on the near the shoulder. Rojas able to get the inbound from Jerome Santos. IBAñEZ nearly lost it. Jerome back to NIÑO. Minute and 45 left. Rojas, 10 seconds on the shot clock against BAMBAM Gamalinda. There's a double team. He finds Cunanan. Left-handed shot is good.
Grabe. Halos lahat na ipukol talaga. Pasok no?
Yeah, but again, he made himself available for the pass.
Exactly. Staying active. You're getting to open spots where your teammates would see you for a target pass.
Gamalinda knocks down the three.
Well, he's been the lone guy so far. That's providing this para sa tama raws.
Mindoro still in it. Pero time not on their side.
And they're also in penalty.
12 seconds on the shot clock. IBAñEZ. Rojas wants it against Gamalinda. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. Swings it over to Cunanan. Santos for three. Yes, sir!
And you could see from the sideline, Coach Jeff was actually pointing to that corner guy. They passed it off to the corner and immediately gave it up to Jerome.
And what I like about this, Santos getting the ball in rhythm. Ang ganda ng pagtanggap niya. Took 2 steps to the left para iset up ang tira na yun. So, and that increased his chances of making the shot. 11-point lead for back inside the Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. It's an 11-point lead for the Mindoro, for the Quezon City Galleries Taipan. Sorry about that. Trailed by as many as 12 here in the second half, but what a blistering finish to this ball game. Gamalinda, that won't go. Ramirez is fouled by Ryan Reyes.
And Quezon City has so far successfully shut down that right side lane of the floor. There's no drives, there's no easy shots that side. Everybody's gonna, be there and defend that.
Ganda din ang pagbalik dito ni Ryan Reyes sa Quezon City.
Timing no? And even si EDCEL, ang ganda ng binibigay na activity on the defensive end.
So, Zamboanga able to nab itong si Carl Brian Cruz during the window. That, medyo kaposisyon ni EDCEL Rojas yun.
Correct.
2 for 2 para kay RJ Ramirez. Full court press para dito sa Mindoro. Rojas fires a pass to Santos. Libre si Ryan Reyes dun.
Hindi nakita
Pero a lot of clock being taken away here by Quezon City.
There's a mismatch right there. Rojas was actually being guarded by COMBOY. There you go.
Rojas pulls up, got it.
Took a while before they saw that mismatch. And Rojas made that shot.
And just a terrific response galing sa Quezon City Galleries Taipan after going down by 12 in the third quarter, and you still have something here. Sidorifa and Rojas are just about ready to finish this ball game.
This story is pretty much
And
defensively.
the referees are not. And there's something happening here. Hindi nyo na nakikita. The bouncers are already on the floor while the clock was running.
Yeah, that's why the officials are being tough to right now. But what a game so far by Quezon City. Impressive.
Sidorifa not happy with that, with the contact late in the game and the confrontation with Rojas. And in the
Ayan ka, madam! Mayari na po. May nyambutla din Quezon City. Ayan po yung best player da ka, madam. Pero masantining laban ka, madam. Talagang pukpukan. Kaya, yan yung best player tamo of the day, diba? O ito, may enjoy madam. Basta tiya kakalingon pa follow at saka subscribe ni. Ayan ni Jason, yung puray, diba? O ka, madam. Basta't mimingat tamo lagi ni. At saka kakalingon subscribe. O sige na po. Ingat-ingat. Jason Puray yung kakatam best player, diba? Ayan. Bakit kayong score ka, madam? Okay mo yung karela, diba?